guys, Ethan here, and welcome back to another FIFA 18 Ultimate Team video. And today, I'm going to show you guys the best investments to make from Team of the Week 11. There's loads of good cards to pick up. They're going to make you guys thousands and thousands of coins in the future. We've got a lot of good cards for SBCs, as well as some discard price investments, and also cards that just generally have really good stats and are likely to rise within value. So if you guys do enjoy these videos, I make them every single week, and normally you make a lot of coins if you invest in the right players. Just sell them on in a couple of weeks' time, and you will make yourself so much profit. But before getting on into the video, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And also, if you guys could leave a like on the video as well, if we could smash 200 likes, that would be very much appreciated. But getting on into the investments, we're going to start off with cards for SBCs. So these are 83, 84 and 85 rated cheap informs. Sirigu is a great example. You can get him right now for around 25,000 coins. I could see his price dropping to around 18k. If he drops 18, maybe 17,000 coins, that's going to be a great price to pick him up. Even about 20k or cheaper for 84 cards, that is cheap. So if you get some of these Sirigu cards for, I'd say maybe 18 to 19k, you're looking at a great investment there. Good league, good nation, and pretty decent stats as well. We've also got Devry playing in the same league right now. He is around about 35 to 40,000 coins. I could see him dropping to about 30k or so. If he drops below that, as an 85 rated inform in a good league, I would recommend picking him up. He's also probably the best Dutch centre-back who isn't an icon card on the game, so that's another thing to bear in mind. Ginter, as an 84 rated inform, if he drops cheap enough, if he drops to about, I'd say 22k or less, as he's got some decent stats there. If he drops below that price, good investment, as he's got a good league and nation combo, and is also 84 rated. Ziegler is a decent one if you can get him cheap enough, just because of his stats. Really good for any fullback in the Premier League. I'd say if he drops below 20k, not sure if he will, that's a good investment to get, but he's not going to rise because of SBCs, just because he is quite low rated. Now in the midfield here, I wouldn't really recommend going with any of these players apart from Banega right here. Banega is currently around about 30 to 40,000 coins, 85 rated inform, good league and good nation. If he drops below 30k, pick him up, simple as that. I never really like investing in the expensive informs just because it's risky and you can spend your coins a lot more wisely on discard price investments and team of the week investments. It's just tricky with these informs. Often they just don't really rise up that much in value. We saw, for example, with inform Fernandinho, when he was released, he was about 180k and he just stayed at that price really for the 3 or 4 weeks after he was released. Same with someone like Inform Sterling. His first Inform card was about 100k upon release, and then it just dropped down really and never really recovered. So I don't go with those high budget Informs. It's a lot riskier. So Casemiro, Griezmann, Verratti, and also Depay, I'll be staying away from those. Depay simply for the fact that he has a lot of coins for quite a low rated card, not going to be going near him. Same with Sterling, even though he's probably the best right winger now in the Premier League on FIFA, along with Mohamed Salah, who I think is probably going to get Player of the Month, which is probably going to impact this guy and make it go down in value again. Sterling, not one I go near, but Jonas, I reckon he's a great investment as he is an 85 rated inform, very cheap already for a card of that rating. He's about 34k. I could see him hitting like maybe 27, 28k. If he drops below, I'd say 29, 28k, great investment to get. He's already so cheap. He's already the cheapest 85 rated inform on the game, and he's only been in packs for a few hours. So when Squad Battle Wars or Foot Champion Wars come out, he is going to drop down a lot in value. Now moving down onto the bench and reserves, we're going to start off with these two, Lang and Demiral. Both of them are very cheap. I could see you being able to get them for about 11k or so, maybe even cheaper if you snipe them or get them on bid when rewards come out. Great ones to get as they're just discard price investments. We saw with 81, 82 rated informs, they rose up to about 15k or so when we had the last Team of the Week SBC, and also because of SBCs for Player of the Year. We've had a few of those that require informs. Because of that, these cards go up in value, and I could easily see you being able to get people like Demiral and Lang for around 10.5 to 11,000 coins. Roussillon is probably the best left back in Ligue 1 right now on FIFA, so if you can get this guy for, I'd say, under 25k, go ahead, pick him up. Maybe 15 to 25k, that's the price I see him settling at. It depends what packs we get released throughout the next week or so. But he has a very good card, really good, well-rounded stats, and if he drops cheap enough, definitely a good one to get, as he's probably the best French left-back and also the best Ligue 1 left-back on the game. Marlos is 84 rated and is already around about 23,000 coins. Great investment. If he drops below 20k. 84 rated cards for under 20k, that's always a good price to get them for. He's 24k already. I could see him hitting like 18k or so, which for a card, even though he's Ukrainian, plays in the Ukrainian league, which isn't the best combo, he has got some really good stats and 5-star skill moves. So I definitely think this card will rise up, not only because of the fact he's going to be good for SBCs, but also because he actually has a pretty decent card. So if he drops below 20k, monitor his price, try and get him as cheaply as possible. Kostic, Bundesliga, 82 rated inform. He's about 15k right now. If you get him for about 13k or less, good investment there for any future SBCs. Same with Charlie Austin. He'll be useful for any player of the month SBCs. If you can get him for, I'd say, 15k or less, just monitor his price really. I mean, he's about 20k now. I could see him dropping to about 17 to 15k. If he does pick him up, he's going to be really, really good for any future SBCs. And then Funes Mori, you can probably get him for about 12k or so on bid when rewards come up, maybe even cheaper. As an 82 rated at Argentine inform, useful for player of the month with people like Aguero, and also just because he's 82 rated, could be useful for any future SBCs. And then finally down here, Vidra, if you can get him cheap enough, pick him up. If you can get him around discard price, I'd say maybe 11k or less, go ahead and get this card. If not though, stay away from him. Same I'd say for Sessignon, if you can get him for maybe 12k or less, just because he's English and he's got some decent stats in comparison to the previous card. I reckon if you can get this guy for under 12k, go ahead and pick him up. But just try and get him as cheaply as possible really. Snipe him, get him on bid, see how cheaply he drops down to. Cliver, wouldn't go near him simply because right now, just way too overpriced, like 40k for a 79 rated inform. I know he's got some decent stats, but for such a low rated inform, that is too expensive. If he drops to like 15k or so, maybe, but right now he's way too overpriced. And then the two silver informs, I never really see anyone investing in these, but if you checked their prices a few weeks ago, these cards were going for like 5 or 6k, and right now the cheapest silver informs on the game are like 9k or so because of the SBCs recently. So if you can get any of these informs for under about 7 or 8,000 coins, pick them up just because they will rise in the future because of SBCs. Especially, for example, this guy, he's German, so you've got people like Sane, Gundogan and Ozil in the Premier League. If they potentially have Player of the Month hype, people think they may win Player of the Month, their prices are going to rise up. So there we go, those are the best investments from the team of the week. I've covered everyone, told you guys the best ones to invest in my opinion. Now, if you want kind of my top 5, I'd say Marlos is a great one. Jonas is also a great one. They're probably the two best, Marlos and Jonas, just because they're so cheap for their rating, and they'll drop it even lower down. Sirigu is a great one to get as well. Benega's also a really good investment. De Vrij, if he drops cheap enough. Same with Ginter, same with Ziegler, if they drop cheap enough. And then any of these guys like Lang and Demirel, and then these guys down here, if you get them for discard price, they can't drop down, they can only rise up. And then Austin as well, as a Premier League inform and English, definitely a good one. So Austin's one of the best, Marlos very good too, Jonas as well. Any of the 84s really, if you get them cheap enough, you can make a lot of coins, and Roussillon is also a decent one there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like if this video has helped you guys out. Pick up some of these cards when they're at their cheapest. That's either going to be Thursday or Sunday. Just keep an eye on those prices. I'll try and let you guys know on Twitter. If you're not already following me, there's a link down below. I'll let you guys know when I'm picking up my investments and who exactly I go ahead and pick up. So if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Take care.